Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. All right, early round one here. Big reach advantage, DC. We'll see if he can employ that tactic.
Yes, he has to maintain distance. He's a taller guy. So every time his opponent tries to enter, he's going to have to take something on the way inside. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, blood dripping now from the lip. Hands up higher, come on. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie. Locked in tight. Big double leg level change. Oh, nice. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Oh, submission defense on full display.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Wow, fantastic submission defense yet again. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Oh, the high kick lands. Landed that one.
He's got that single collar tie.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful.
2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, huge elbow gets through for him now.
Great defense by this fighter.
I need you to get up now. Back to the elbow now. That'll work.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Come on, bro. Making all these shots count. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Great job mixing up the attack. Beautiful elbow.
Right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We're ready to go with round one here.
Wow.
And back to his feet. Nice counter left there. Oh, man. Huge strike lands, and now he's going to tell him about it, too. I'm no lip reader, but that was not nice.
Not
What a job to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was too high, and now he got him hurt bad.
Oh, he cut a nasty cut on his lip. That one bears watching. Big knee lands there.
Nice.
Oh, blood is dripping from his lip.
Big knee.
So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but...
Both of them landing massive shots. You heard him real bad. Oh, nice right hand.
Right hook attempt, no good. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, how good was that flying knee?
Oh, nice knee.
Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses. Strong knee attempt, but it's blocked. Nice. Nicely done. Now some separation. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do eventually, it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show. Landed that massive shot. Now
That'll do it!
holy smokes!
What a result in Rio, a stunner!
Oh, my Lord.
The official decision is in. We said it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest.
Round one.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
The takedown is not there.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start. Think about striking.
Oh, no feeling out process, folks. Here we go. Edge of your seat action right out of the chute.
These dudes are trading very early in this fight. This is good.
Oh, big takedown with authority. So he catches the leg and immediately reacts and plows his opponent down to the canvas.
Oh, he's got his back. He needs to try to lift to return him to the mat, so then he can try to chase submissions.
Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Keep your hands up for me. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round.
That's a big strike right there.
And he caught the kick. Oh, a nice job to catch the leg and work it right into a takedown. Beautiful transition there.
Big ground and pound.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Come on, man. Work up to those feet.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Work up to your feet now for me.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. midsection.
Oh! Bad here. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading field shots. Oh, high kick.
Big knee there to the chest. Oh, he's got him hurting here.
More than one, more than one. Punches and bunches.
Oh, big left hand. Wow, huge head kick. Massive right hand. Oh, big knee to the body.
Another one.
Oh, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down near the end of it. Saved by the bell. To fight on. The question is for how long.
Okay, you got knocked down that round, but you're here to tell the tale. I want you to get back up off this stool. Walk forward.
All right, so his legendary chin holds up despite getting knocked down in that previous round. DC, take us through the highlight.
He's as tough as they come. There has not been a guy that can take shots like this. Most times the night would be over, and gladly over after you take a shot like this. But this man's just too tough. Some people say he's too tough for his own good. He would not agree with you. He wants to fight.
Round 2 underway. Connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter round.
He hurt him.
All right.
Oh, big elbow.
There you go. There you go.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, he catches the leg here.
Those double leg shots.
Slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
Oh, he's with the ground and pound strike. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Oh, that was a fierce elbow.
His elbows in.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing an amazing job. So let's see who gets the job done at the end of the stage.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, big elbow.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. He flattens him out. This could be the beginning of the season.
Oh, big shots raining down.
Keep those hands
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight. In the half guard.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
All right, take a seat, bud.
All right, there's the end. All right, well, 1 minute of end slow. Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round.
everything you got now.
lands the kick to the body there. Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Well, I can't even relate to the man. These two individuals, both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent. He was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now.
Forward, forward, forward.
He's got that. Oh, he's got him hurt badly now.
Qué manera de noquear.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Line, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This place is total chaos when it comes to mixed martial arts, and we expect a lot of volume in this arena tonight.
It's crazy to take in this environment. The crowd is going crazy. The fighters are drawing inspiration from them. It's a big moment for every Brazilian fighter that hits the curtain. They are compelled by these fans.
Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always two or three coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, that's big. You better get that elbow down or you're going to keep blasting his body right to your ribs.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one.
Lands a huge flying knee.
Blood dripping down from the lips. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him. Beautiful punch lands. Oh my goodness, what a kick!
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Back and forth we go. Oh, huge knee to the head. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer. Because right now, he seems lost.
Do this. Keep going forward.
Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Oh, high kick lands flush. There's the kick. It's blocked.
He's cut. Give him the elbow.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. 15 seconds remain in the round. Round 2 is next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, let us now check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. And how about that flying knee?
I mean, who does that? Who jumps off the ground and throws a knee? Who propels himself to throw a flying knee? I would never.
Right.
It's too dangerous. Risk versus reward. You try anything out there. But I guess that's why it's a video.
I'd probably pull a muscle or something.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find a follow-up kill. The kill shot is what they call it. To go and end the fight. Big knee to the body. Oh!
Hands on your face.
Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume. Back to his feet. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Hold his hands up.
Nice front kick there.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good.
Put them hands out there.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Set the pace and hit him first.
Well, he continues to manage distance beautifully and take advantage of that edge and reach. Going orthodox now. And he's looking for that one body shot did his opponent.
That shows you the power and the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Head kick. Oh, right hand gets up for blocking. Back and forth we go. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far.
Huge shots landing on both sides. He's hurt bad. This is such a crazy fight.
Oh, and he caught the kick. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Protect your face.
Straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Really rocks him. Let's look to finish now.
20 seconds left. It's a pretty good jab.
You got him hurt. Go after that cut. Go after that.
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that.
Entertaining scraps so far. his lip has gotten really, really bad, and at this point, you at least have to ask the question as to whether or not it's affecting his breathing. I think if this cut gets any worse, the doctor's going to have no choice but to step in, protect the fighter, and stop the fight. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
Well, that is as bad a cut as we have seen in some time. You see the referee monitoring things closely. We might get a stoppage soon.
Yeah, he needs to monitor. And, John, many times we are on the officials to stop the fight. This is one of those times where it needs to happen right now.
DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you run, hide, grab, or wrestle, he's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, with authority, the body. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. He does that shot every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. Well, that is a high-amplitude takedown right there, and it comes right after he caught the leg. So, back to his wheelhouse. Let's see how much more damage he can inflict. Nice short elbow there. About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Oh, a huge block there. Push kick there to the body. All right, so when is too much?
Oh.
Takes the judges out of it. Gets the finish.
Oh, my goodness.
So no.
Ready.
All right, so here we are at the O2 Arena in London, England, and for my money, this is as good a mixed martial arts backdrop as we have. Another capacity crowd on hand as usual for the UFC's annual stop.
The fans in England love...
Big knee to the body!
And look at the post on the opposite side to give himself the correct space to land these beautiful knees.
Try to establish that jab.
Massive shot. Great job.
Gets back to his feet.
He was...
Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as he goes forward. How...
Still compromised. He can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. He's very close to the finish here.
Man, one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, Pat is trying to find that shot again.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Oh, and he caught the kick. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following his game. Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
He's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Oh, looked like he might succumb to the submission there. Wasn't having it. Nice escape back to his feet. Block that shot. Big knee there.
Another one. He's hurt bad.
Oh, look at that. So you land, and then you add insult to injury by talking trash.
It's almost like, hey, I told you I would get you, and he shows you, I got you.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take the
That is the most complex shots in all of fighting. It is very difficult to recover.
Mercifully, there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest in that round. All right, I know that I'm not as tough as these athletes, but I'm not sure how much longer he can actually stay in this fight. He's able to make his way back to the stool. There's a lot of blood and a lot of swelling around the mouth. That might actually be a broken jaw at this point in time. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready.
All right, round two. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round.
Oh, good block there.
Real sneaky head kick gets in there.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters taking damage on the other DC.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Tried to go with the body, but unable to connect. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. And he caught the kick.
Dig for your underhook. Let's go. Hit that underhook.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
All right, so a little welt there starting to develop on the side of his body. A lot of strikes landing in that area tonight.
I mean, he's got to do something. You cannot continue to ignore that you're getting hit in the body over and over.
Right there, his opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Perfect. He's hurt. He's hurt. Let's go.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Work, come on.
Block that punch.
Take down and win the round.
90 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, there's that low kick. That'll leave him off.
You can catch a body kick, but you got to step off to the side. You just can't take it clean.
Keep moving.
Distance management 101. Another punch lands.
Blocks the shot.
No.
Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. minutes in the can. All right, there's the end of the round. Back to the stools we go.
Breathe.
And you hate to speculate, but that looks like a broken jaw to me. It's very rare to see that type of extreme swell down the mouth. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Head kick attempt, it's blocked.
Let's finish this fight.
Upstairs and lands flush to the body.
When they land perfect, that is the reaction you're hoping to get. That one landed perfect. Next fight, it's not very soon. Arms in deep.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
Like that.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire, and finds himself out and safe.
Oh, he gets back up. The question is... Looked like a good knee to the body, but it's blocked.
Oh, nice kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round.
Good shot, good shot.
Looks like someone took a red Sharpie. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, big knee to the body. So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Bleeding from his cheek now. And that will do it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ready to fight. Ready.
All right, ready to go here with live action as we get underway here at Madison Square Garden in New York City.
Landed a nasty right into the head. Beautiful body kick.
Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. He's hurt now. Oh, there's the head kick. It's blocked. Oh, man, another huge knee. That's hard to watch. So a nice instinctive, reactive takedown there. Shortly after he caught the leg, he moves his opponent to the canvas.
What a great way of...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. He's up with a front kick. Well, that's how you do it. He knew what he wanted, and he gets the takedown early round one.
Now he's going full mount. That was a good transition.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Calm down, calm down. Protect your face. Start all over again. Protect your face.
Side control now.
Let's go. Get off.
And now he's...
Oh, that Darce choke is tight.
I need you to get out of there now.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow. Tries to work it into a takedown.
He's got the single collar tie.
And now some separation. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Nice, good. Control him in that clinch. Look to work from that clinch now.
Going for that patented rear naked choke now.
In the rear naked.
Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, an even better job to escape.
Creativity getting to that submission, but also...
That'll do it.
Oh, my goodness.
How about it? Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Oh, it's a rowdy crowd here inside United Center in Chicago, Illinois. And tonight is no different. Great to have a major UFC live event back in the house at MJ.
Yeah, this is a massive night for the fans. The fans are always rowdy here in Chicago. They love seeing championships won, and championships are on the line tonight from United.
Oh, flying knee right to the melon. And he blocked the punch there. Always busy here in the clinch. Lands a nice punch there. Big roundhouse now, just misses.
Go back up. Push forward.
Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Now he's starting to find his groove with the counter strikes. This is his bread and butter. To keep his opponent at bay and keep him guessing. And when his opponent over-engages, make him pay with a straight right hand, straight left, or a jab. Nicely done with the hands there. Oh, crippling knee to the body.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
All right, so another good series of knees by him there, DC. That has been his weapon of choice tonight.
Weapon of choice because his opponent has not figured out where the knees are coming, high or low. Every time he throws them, they're landing.
Oh, roundhouse kick lands. Big knee there. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. It's starting to show itself.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. So again, trying to bait his opponent in here, looking to set up yet another counter. Yes, that's exactly what he's doing. He wants and needs his opponent to...
Landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
He's been working hard defensively. Kick block there. Yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on the side of his body.
Just mixing everything up there. Finding his target, using his punches, his kicks, and everything else to try to do damage to his opponent's body. I love this game plan.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Who's next?
All right, take a seat, bud. Deep breath for me. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen, your kicks are working on.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and stick at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Well, he'll need some Motrin in the morning, but at least in terms of the present, he's got to figure out a way to stop these body shots and get back in the fight. This is bad.
The only way for him to stay upright is to get a takedown. He takes one or two more of these body shots, he's going to go down. And honestly, he's as tough as they come. But you should not have to rely that much on your toughness. You've got to do something different. Fire back.
Great block there. shots count. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. Was able to take his arm out and stay safe. Oh, right into mount.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2. Oh, those are big elbows. All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Oh, this is tight.
It's work, guys.
Oh, looks like he's safe now.
Wow, that's crazy because generally when you're that deep into a triangle, you do not escape, but he remained calm, and he found a way to get out and be safe again. Great job defensively.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
Look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
There's the tap.
Wow! Wow!
That has got to feel good.
What a performance!
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, much better to come here in the summer than the winter, but it is great to be inside United Center here in Chicago, Illinois, where they have long supported us.
Yes, for a long time, Chicago has come out when the UFC comes to town. It is a beautiful city, and the fans are always rowdy. It's loud here tonight because championships will be won.
Oh, landed that kick to the leg. Oh, looked like he got tagged a couple times there up top.
Hard kick land.
Straight punch is good.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful. Oh, nice hit. That was nice strike.
Oh, massive knee up top. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, and again, another big knee. Oh, big diving punch to the head. These ground strikes are just brutal. Big, big strikes continue to land. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body.
Oh, uppercut. Big right hand.
Oh. Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, big, big shots here. Trying to finish this fight.
Oh, nice elbow.
Scramble and get up.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
You have to see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, some big elbows landing for him now. Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Time to work. You gotta get up. Time to work. Get up.
45 seconds remain in the round.
I need you to use it.
Oh, he locks up the triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head,
It's
beat
work.
the hips, and he will definitely get the submission.
Oh, somehow, some way, he's able to get out.
Look at that, John. He gets to his side. That allows for him to slip the right arm out. He gets to his back. Now, he's in side control, but he's out of that deep submission.
Round 2 straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You can see that he was...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
That straight looks beautiful.
That's a big hook. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Circling away towards the left now. Oh, and that kick is blocked.
Back and forth to go.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Let's go. Clinch with him now. Clinch and recompose.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Let's go.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
That was nice. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
And he is back up to his feet.
Get busy with those hands now, man. Come on.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Nice striking.
That's why he can't land it.
Oh, he's in trouble. Big left hand there inside. Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been effective.
Under a minute to go here in our second round.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Beautiful.
On another punch on the ground gets through. He needs some defense here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Stop, stop,
Oh,
stop.
he's on wobbly legs now. All right, so the round mercifully comes to an end, and how about the cut on his lip? Really, really bad. If that thing gets any worse, they're going to certainly have to stop this fight. The doctor looks like he's already going to be called in here. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go. Third and final round. Do you believe it? This next round.
That's big.
Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Punches and bunches. Punches and bunches. Let's go.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, great block there. All right, another strike to the body, continuing to invest there, and some bruising starting to develop.
Well, John, you can tell they had a game plan. Invest in the body early, and let's see how it pays off. That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And
Twice, both of these guys are trying to finish.
back to the feet now. Nice job by him defensively there.
Nice body shot.
Both fighters exchange the pocket here.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, it's a venue that needs no introduction. The world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. Even for a Boston guy, I have levels of appreciation for the building.
I mean, when you walk into MSG, you get chills because you understand the history that comes with competing in this arena.
Oh, the leg kick lands.
I'm spamming leg kicks if I'm playing the game. Beautiful kick lands.
Okay, just like that.
Oh, big knee there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Push kick there to the body. So a combination of knees here. You don't see this all the time where a fighter will throw multiple knees, but if it's not broken, he'll fix it.
There's no takedown threat. If there was a takedown threat, he would not be throwing so many knees. But there's no threat of getting taken down, so he is just letting those knees fly.
Side kick, well played. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Follows it up with a nice combination. All right, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kick, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's traditional. It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the thigh. Beautifully done by this fighter.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks.
Oh, brutal knee to the body. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, really good with the kick to the body. Huge block there. Now you're really starting to see the damage on that thigh. Maybe check the kick, protect that leg.
He's got to check a kick in return. You got to make him pay for throwing these leg kicks. They can't be free. You can't just get your leg beat up. Right now we're starting to see how much damage he's inflicting on his opponent. They got checked.
head kick.
Time.
Standing round and another 5 minutes coming up.
All right, sit down, bud. Take a couple deep breaths. Relax. Focus here, okay? You're throwing a lot of strikes out there, but I need you to be more accurate. You missed a lot of those.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, round 2. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going, but now we big knee. And it's another huge knee. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Forward. Goes with the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both.
One more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Ground and pound is there. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. The knee's now going. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the team.
Both tough. Both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
Come on, Eddie, more punches. Let's go. Throw those punches.
Under 3 minutes to go, round 2.
What a fight.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots at the top. He's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, being reactive. You got to be active in your motions.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. All right, so it has been punches and strikes in bunches tonight. His opponent is wearing it, and when you see swelling like that, maybe a facial fracture.
Well, it seems as though something's hurt bad here. The last time I saw somebody get this one, I remember watching Joanna Jędrzejczyk's head, looking at the just size blow up. You know that damage is getting done, and every time he hits him on these spots, it hurts worse than anything you could imagine.
2 rounds in the books.
All right, sit down.
Hashtag
Deep
swollen. His
breaths.
face is starting to
Breathe.
close, my man.
Slow
It
that
looks
heart rate
really
down.
bad. I mean,
You're not tired. I
early
don't
in the
care.
fight,
You're
we
gonna get out
talked
there and
about
you're gonna work.
addressing things right now. He didn't do that, and now it seems as though he's going to pay for it.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, really playing to that one when he landed that punch.
Nice block.
kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do
All
it.
right, here we are in the Brick City, Newark, New Jersey, inside Prudential Center. I can think of a lot of fighters that have had big moments inside these walls. Colby Covington, Anthony Rumble Johnson with a big knockout back in the day. We'll see who shines in front of this capacity crowd tonight.
This is a great arena, but my
His opponent's chin held up.
his opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the...
Well, he's ever...
Put him to sleep.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, what's he doing now? He goes belly down.
He goes belly down to try to get the finish.
How do you get out of harm's way? Attempting an armbar here. Oh, that's tight. Oh, this could be the end of the fight.
Looks like the fight is over, guys.
judges needed this time around. So what a win for...
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
And we are underway.
Let's pick it up.
All right, here we go, early round one. We talk about wrestling being a great equalizer in MMA, but length and reach is another one. He's got a great jab. We'll see if he can do it.
You have got to be born with it, right? You don't get taller. When you're a tall guy, you have to understand, make your skill set match your physical ability. And this guy has done this tremendously.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy
It's a
tonight.
master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters.
It's just a really high pace, too. A really high striking pace for these two.
Wow, what a head kick. Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land.
Great shot lands. Now he's got a good shot at follow-up attempts. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
So the body hit lands.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Just missed on the front kick there. 90 seconds to go. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Oh, another nice combination there. Not sure if it was a three-piece and a soda or what it was, but he is in a flow state here.
Oh, he is moving and grooving tonight. He's feeling good. But look at the footwork. Look at the baiting of the shoulders. And then when he starts, right, he may not go right away. But when he goes, it's going to be an extended combination. Watch for him to try to really set down on the last one to end this fight. Oh, nice elbow.
.20 seconds left.
last man standing. He landed. He hurt it.
I mean, how about those last 5 minutes? Are you kidding me?
Knockdown.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? Hook, that'll land. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Use your feet.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Oh, flying knee. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Oh,
Strike there.
I mean, that's his game, though. When you think the punches are coming, he throws kicks, and then he lands beautiful. Flying knee right up the middle. He hurt him again.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Nice defense there. Huge block.
Straight punch lands.
Under a minute now to go, round 2.
Oh, the kick landed.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deserve it. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer. Right now, he seems lost to it.
All right, trying to pass here. As Cody Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, so the fighter is able to mercifully make his way back to the stool, but this could very well be the end of the fight. You all can see the swelling on the mouth, and you hate to speculate, but that could be a broken jaw.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression. Oh, flying knee to the dome piece. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. So he lands a double jab there. He continues to work off of that weapon, and you felt like that was a big key for him coming in tonight.
Very important for him to start popping that jab. He's doing it over and over again, and he's finding a ton of success.
That's as many punches he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the one that lands perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Finish him. Don't stop.
He has to evade the stand space. He hurt him.
We might get a stoppage here soon. Back to the feet.
Oh, nice body shot.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to know.
Oh, he dove with the punch and it lands. Looking at Herb to stop it, and he will.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight. Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight. And the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs. And when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Yes, here we go. 5 rounds if needed for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Oh, huge knee. Yet another big knee. All right, first round is underway here. We say in mixed martial arts, it's one thing to have the reach advantage. It's another thing to use it. We'll see if he can get that jab going.
He has got to fight tall. He's got to stay at range, use his length to give his opponent problems, trying to bring the fight into a closer distance. That knee hurt him.
Oh, and he caught the kick.
Oh, high kick.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep doing it again. Do it again.
Lands through the body there.
Good jab there by the champion. You know what's crazy? It was like in MMA back in the day, guys didn't jab enough. It was all power shots. Now you see guys more educated with that jab in that front hand.
Another combination here, really starting to get into a striking group.
I mean, it's
I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, and again, there's another massive knee. Blocks the shot. Oh, bad spot for that cut right on the lip. Broke him open. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy, I feel like gotta start to finish him now. Kick right under that right elbow.
You gotta start throwing now. Oh, that's big.
Big right hand there.
He ate that kick. He took the whole kick, yep.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body. He hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Scramble. Humble out.
Ground and pound strike there now. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright.
Get that wrist control.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. He's starting to show itself.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and then survival
Ready to
mode.
fight.
Luckily, he
Ready.
made it to the end of that round.
Do it.
Round two is underway. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to... Oh, flying knee up top. Oh, big shots getting through. Solid kick right there.
Crazy tree. Oh,
Keep those hands up for me. Keep those hands up.
Punishing elbow there. All right, bottom fighter here. Maybe looking at hip escape, DC.
Stay in tight. Stay in tight. Grab the hand. Grab the hand.
Keep it busy from bottom position here. Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what you trained? He's got to change something, man. Mission accomplished. It does not get much better than that.
Beautiful diving strike. Oh, come on. I be tapping. That's got to be it.
This fight is over.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position. Much better than getting his arm snapped in half with an arm bar.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
Beautiful takedown land there.
He's setting up for submission now. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks through. Oh, what a moment there. Right back to his feet. I thought he was getting submitted there. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side.
Oh, my God.
Vicious combo there. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Oh, good armbar attempt here.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, he
Holy smokes.
takes the judges out of it. Gets the finish.
Holy smokes.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, here we are back inside Toyota Center, Houston, Texas. And it seems like every time the UFC comes here, something special happens. UFC 192, obviously an epic title fight between you and Alexander Gustafsson. UFC 166, one of the greatest fight cards of all time. Houston's got another one in store tonight.
Yes, tonight you have a chance to make your own history. We saw Melendez versus Sanchez. Me and Gustafsson put on a show there. Velasquez and Dos Santos put on a show there. You a flying knee to the head.
Oh, nasty.
Big strike lands. Now he was trying to take down that victim.
Big knee. Ooh, diving punch lands. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Oh, man, that cut on his lip is not getting any better. The mouth wide open. Not a good look for him here. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Grips the body there.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Could be the beginning of the end here. And back to his feet.
Hold your ground. I need you.
Lands with the lead right hand.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. And landing some nasty strikes. What's the mixture going to be? Oh, I think he's going for an arm triangle. He needs to push the left arm across and secure it with his head.
Working out an Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of bounds, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
10 more seconds.
Ball. That's it. That'll do it.
Holy smokes!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he with that beautiful knockout.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, here we go. UFC lightweight title on the line. Back to his feet.
That shot there by the chance.
All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going early.
Look for him to circle on the outside. Use that long jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms.
Ooh, big knee. Gotta start looking for the finish here.
Oh, nice knee, nice knee. That one with all. It's over. Oh! He's working on the armbar. Oh, he's got the armbar deep. Got a tap.
No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. Fight was done. He lives to fight on.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Oh, big knee! Gets back to his feet. Oh! That'll do it!
Oh, my God!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go. Will we crown a new UFC lightweight champion here tonight? It is time to find out. The fighter lands a jab. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Big knee.
How good is this athlete tonight? Another big knee. So there it is. Power fighter landing a knee to the body. Nice job to block the elbow attack there. Oh, and he lands another knee there. DC, it doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did. Oh, nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there. Straight punch, that is useful. How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, I hate to be the punch counter tonight. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job of putting his shots together.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish the fight.
Oh, looks like a cut there. Yes, nasty one on the lip. Big knee there. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Big elbow there lands. Oh, he lands another huge knee. How much more can he take?
Oh!
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Under a minute to go.
No, he's hurt. Look, he's a warrior. So he's going to just try to go forward and try to finish, but his leg is destroyed.
Let's go. Let's open up that cuddle.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Big right hook coming. It's tough.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that. Second round, straight ahead. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things. If he doesn't,
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC straight to the body. This could be the end, DC.
this fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
He is getting lit up. His face already has a big old cut on the side.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Oh, another huge knee. Oh, here's the head kick. It's blocked.
That's it. Finish with the head.
Back to the knee.
Nice hit, bro. Nice.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. Oh, nice strength. That'll work. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to get wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him. You see it. You see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes long.
And that one certainly found the target. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Right hook to the head block. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
And he caught the kick. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. So right now it's starting to show.
Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
What a way to end the round. Saved by the bell. He got stunned by a huge shot right before the horn, and now a little bit gingerly, he makes his way back to the stool.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Oh, he's stuck bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Serious swelling in and around that left eye. It's starting to close up now.
Both are prepared. These are the types of fights strikes, and we expect.
Oh, lands a nice straight.
Poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad.
All right, so the blood continues to be a major factor in this fight, and I think at some point the referee is going to intervene.
He hasn't been able to change anything, right? So it doesn't, we have no indication that he's going to be able to stay in this fight. The cut was open very early, and now we're at a point where it's going to be stopped. And now some separation.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? For the finish.
It's been a crazy fight.
Good job there, keeping his hands up, obviously protecting that cut. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. Not sure how much more his opponent can take. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Oh, another one! Oh! That'll do it! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, here we go. UFC lightweight title is on the line. Oh, so the tallest fighter lands a flush.
He's got to try to finish here.
Oh, big knee.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, no feeling out process whatsoever. The strikers are getting after it early.
They don't like each other. They're trying to get the opponent out of there right away.
Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, you might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. This could be it.
Now he's back up.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Oh, big left. Now going upstairs with the left hook. Oh, man, to be hit with one of those knees to the body. Head kick attempt, but the fighter got the right hand up. 3 minutes in our opening round. Oh, to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go.
Oh, still right. He can't even stand. Oh, big right hand. Oh, nice body shot.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And they separate after exiting the clinch.
Drives the shin into the ribs. Great body kick.
All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something? How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, heavy kick downstairs. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Out of range with that one.
Mixing up his target.
Oh, he lands.
Oh, he hurt him.
this. What a... Oh, my goodness.
Well, that smile on his face is only...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, United Center, Chicago, Illinois, seemingly an annual destination for the combat sports leader, and great to have a UFC Fight Night back here in the Midwest.
You know, I love coming to Chicago. I love coming to this arena because the fans are so knowledgeable. This city welcomes the UFC with open arms.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Big right hand lands. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown.
Solid kick lands here.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way. Oh, huge left. Frantic pace early on.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, no, big left hand. Oh, he cut a nasty cut on his lip. And now...
Oh, both of them are landing massive shots. And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out.
Oh, well done with that team. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ, following a game plan, and it's working.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned.
Landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, nice high kick.
High velocity elbow is blocked.
Oh, big punch lands.
All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight. Oh, flying knee right on the chin. There's that left hand. 1 minute. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Keep those hands up.
30 seconds to go in the round. All right, well, he's going to have to go back to the drawing board defensively, but in terms of this fight, he's been totally dominated, and that swelling's getting out of control.
Swelling's getting out of control. We can't even tell who's in front of us anymore. This guy has been from start to finish.
And what a round! All right, so the cut man is hustling in, and the ringside physician you can see there is monitoring the action as well. The swelling on the mouth is getting out of control, and we might actually have a jaw fracture here, DC. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready.
Round 2 here.
Let's go. Your fight, you decide to fight, baby. You control the pace.
is blocked.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, they made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. Oh, big roundhouse attempt just misses. That could have been lights out. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, nice job avoiding the damage from that elbow. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
I need more out of you.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long?
Oh, that's big. Nice block. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. That can't feel good. Oh, big left hand. Oh! Back to his feet. Whiffs on the elbow. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. He's got to start to protect it.
Final seconds here of round two. All right, round three coming up next. All right, I know that I'm not as tough as these athletes, but I'm not sure how much longer he can actually stay in this fight. He's able to make his way back to the stool. There's a lot of blood and a lot of swelling around the mouth. That might actually be a broken jaw at this point in time. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, BC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Ready? Ready? Let's do it.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Low kicks, low kicks.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to make it. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt.
Oh, he is hurt for certain.
Oh, he just hurt.
Well, I can't think of a worse place in the world to be when you are tired than the world-famous Octagon. We got two fighters who are nearly gassed out here, Jay.
Both of them are exhausted. They are questioning what they did wrong in preparation for this fight. Or did they get in the Octagon and just go crazy? You got to manage the cardio if you're going to be able to fight a long fight.
Well, just like he drew it up with us on Thursday, catches the kick, counters beautifully with the takedown.
He did a great job countering with that nice
Oh, big knee! Back to the feet now. chance to block the elbow. All right, so another nice strike by him there. And there it is.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Great to be back in the H-Town tonight. We are in Houston, Texas, USA, live from Toyota Center. Good to have you with us tonight in this building. There's a lot of history from my man, DC. Pete Gustafson here, Roy Nelson back in the day. We'll see what's in store for these athletes.
Massive flying knee.
One more close, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Great job blocking that one.
Forward, forward, forward.
Big body land.
All right, we'll see if he the knockdown. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing it.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Well, you really hope that damage like this doesn't stay with him throughout his mixed martial arts career, but I'd be okay with not seeing him take another head strike.
No, it's over. You can tell that the fight is done. It's on the ringside position or the corner to take a closer look and stop this fight. Beautiful combination up top.
Back to the feet. Oh, that's a big right hand that got through.
Good defense blocking that punch.
Keep your hands up. Use your foot.
And a nice left hand there on the inside. Oh, big knee.
Need more punches. Going.
Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Oh, into the mouth.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. That is it!
Holy smokes!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen
In a very long time. I have not seen him look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer is in the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the King!
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But
Yeah.
you knock out a man in a cage fight. I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back in one of America's most underrated sports cities. Good to have you with us from Houston, Texas tonight inside Toyota Center. And this is the site of one of your biggest and I know most signature wins of your career against Gus back in 2015.
One of the biggest fights of my life was when I beat Alexander Gustafsson at UFC 192 when I retained my championship. One of the hardest fights of my entire life. The Toyota Center is a great fight arena.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Collar tie. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Nice body kick there.
Oh, big elbow. Didn't see that one coming. Gets tagged with a nice combination to the head.
Head kick attempt is blocked. Trying the flying knee there.
Let him go. Time to let those hands go.
Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
3 minutes to go.
Stay strong. Still in this fight. Let's go.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. Punch right there. His opponent's compromised these things.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot.
These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intention. Oh, with authority, the body. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. All right, well, he rocked it pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight. I mean, ankle pick. So look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Starts his posture here. He's over his opponent, dropping big ground and pound.
You have to fight back.
Big ground and pound.
Trying to set up a choke here. That guillotine is tight. He might get a finish here. Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, go to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day. It's got to be it. It seems so tight.
That is going to do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Take a bow, young man. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so first round is underway. We highlighted the big reach advantage off the top. It's one thing to have an edge in reach. It's another thing to be able to effectively use it. Let's see if he can employ that jab and keep his opponent on the outside.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
The kick is there to the body. He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection.
Don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, big left hand. We'll see if he can follow it up. Trying to go to the body here. Unable to find the target. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Push kick there to the body. We crossed the midpoint in round one. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot and close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's past him trying to find that shot again.
Oh, blood dripping now from the lip.
He's hurt bad.
Knee coming to the body, it's blocked. And they separate. Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. Needs another huge knee.
Look for your double left. Shoot. Yes.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Nice block. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting.
Beautiful fight, and he lands to the head.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the big strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. Final seconds here. 5 minutes in the books. All right, well, good news, bad news here. Good news, round is over. Bad news, the cut on his lip as nasty as we've ever seen in the UFC. Really, really bad. And you got to think at some point the doctor's going to get called in. If it's any worse than it is now, this fight is going to be stopped. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Second round here.
Work the fight plan. Work the fight plan.
Great block there.
Good. And he lands a knee. Shot finds the toe.
Now he's got to go find that power with the gym. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other. And back to his feet.
Going back up.
Oh!
Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
What a fight. What a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurt for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up. But I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fight.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here. And oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften his up. Will do it.
Oh, my God.
What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a fun one.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
We are back in the tri-state area tonight. Pink line, Newark, New Jersey, inside the Prudential Center. The Devils are not here. The UFC athletes are here, and hoping for some more UFC history inside these walls tonight.
From the 76ers to the Devils, you understand the fans in this area know sport. Hurt him bad.
Oh, he lands a big left hand. Strong knee strike there. Oh! Blood dripping now from the lip.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands.
Pretty good series of knees by him there, so mixing up the striking really well in this fight tonight.
Fantastic fighter, but when he added knees to his game, he became even better. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Good exchange there inside. And now some distance as they pull apart.
I need you to pay attention. Protect yourself. Look for your shots.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie. Oh, massive knee to the body. Right over the elbow, right on the body.
It was a perfect place shot, and you see his opponent react violently from that ball.
Oh, man, is he on point tonight. Another big knee. And he caught the kick. Heavy kick downstairs. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Knee to the body.
And look at him post on the opposite side. Give himself the right distance to land these beautiful knees.
And that underhook helping him control that side of his opponent. Nicely done. Well, how back to his feet. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
There you go. Stay tight. Stay tight.
Under a minute to go.
Legs there.
All right, so we'll see what's...
What a nasty flying knee to the head.
Oh, how about that? He lands a huge strike, and now he's going to flap the gums a little bit.
Flapping the gums, dancing. Wow. Be that comfortable. It's crazy to watch.
Come on, let's go. Let's get busy. We got 30 seconds left.
How they separate.
And he comes through with a big knee.
Let your hands fly.
Final seconds of round one. Oh,
That shot landed perfectly, and now he got his opponent hurt.
Stop.
all right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Get aggressive.
Oh, landed a flying knee there.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Oh, well done to block that powerful kick to the body.
Hey, hands up. Protect your face.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, he hurt him. Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Finish him.
Gets back to his feet.
Keep going.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which part. Absolutely get after. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Like that.
Oh! Wow!
He's in a lot of trouble now.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was
Oh, nice.
oh, massive diving punch flush to the head. All right, so look at this. He gets hit by the huge strike. And then instead of countering with his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with run, hide, grab, or wrestle, he's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Go, takedown.
Under 90 seconds to go. Oh, high amplitude head kick. Immediately gets the underhook.
Like that.
Wow! Big knee there to the chest.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do
All right,
it.
so here we are back in Newark, New Jersey, inside the Prudential Center for another monumental UFC event. And I think the biggest memory for me in this building was Colby Covington's main event against Robbie Lawler. That was as inspiring an offensive performance that I've seen in some time.
He blew the roof off of the Prudential Center. Whether you wanted to boo him or cheer him, understood what you were watching as you saw Colby Covington put on the performance of a lifetime.
Fast pace here in the early going. Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. Just missed with the leg kick. Quick jab. Went for the inside leg kick.
Got him hurt. We gotta start looking to finish. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice double shot lands.
Another big body kick lands. Oh, nice. Nice.
Changes his stance.
He loaded up there on that high kick. That's a good right hand right there.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack. Not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Really finding the kicking. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Big head kick.
It's gonna hurt him. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, that's nasty.
Big knee.
Attack that cut.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he just threw at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Come on, this is it. 1 minute, let's go. Straight punch. Useful. to go here in round one. Oh, he cut a nasty cut on his lip. That one bears watching.
Beautiful body kick.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Hands up.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Leg attempt here. Nice job to catch the leg and work it into a takedown. Counts out for the end of round one. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Work the game plan. Here we go. Stay tight. Work the game plan.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do.
Another punch to the head. Really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
There it is.
Oh! Huge kick to the... And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it.
That'll do it!
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, it has become the UFC's home away from home of sorts. We are live and underway here at Jeunesse Arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Ooh, he landed a huge hit there.
Oh! You gotta keep pressing here.
Oh, crippling knee to the body.
Oh, right hand. He threw the flying knee and it landed to the head.
Oh, yet another big knee.
Oh my goodness, what a right hand.
Oh, big damaging knees to the body. Oh, another huge knee. Good work off the knee.
Battle back. Oh, that one landed, yep.
Good shot.
Another straight left.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing the volume.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kick. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combination.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, big right hand, yes.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Oh, a nice punch out of the break there after he had caught the leg. So he is really starting to put it all together now and clearly seems to have found the timing of his opponent.
Hands up.
That was a tremendous high kick.
Change levels. Take down.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to take down that finish. Oh! Now he's back up. Oh! Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's...
So bad. He's got to find
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these news obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
What a fight so far.
All right, sit down.
Hashtag
Deep breath.
swollen.
Breathe.
His face is
Slow
starting to
that
close,
heart
my
rate
man.
down.
It looks
You're
really
not
bad.
tired.
I mean,
I don't care. You're gonna
early
get
in
out
the
there
fight,
and
we
you're gonna
talked
work.
about
You train-
addressing things right now. He didn't do that, and now it seems as though he's going to pay for it.
All right, well, 1 minute of Enswell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
All right, let's get to round 2. Oh, a huge block there. How did the accuracy land right there? His opponent's wobble chair.
He's bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, that's it!
Wow!
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Here we go. Nice body kick there. Can you imagine having a reach advantage like this?
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller, you struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
Come on, bud. Let's get those hands.
Oh, nice job to block the kick.
He gets to the flying knee.
Oh, another huge knee. He is on point tonight.
Don't plant your feet. Footwork. Footwork.
Oh, high kick.
Brutal knee to the body. Huge kick lands again. Oh, side kick. Well done. Big knee there.
Let me see that hook.
Oh, good series of knees by him there, working the head, working the body. He is going all over the place tonight.
He is using that knee to really dictate where the fight takes place.
And now some knees. Man, his knees are really starting to do a lot of damage to his opponent here tonight. And there's another one for good measure.
Create space.
Oh, good block there. Oh, Superman punch is true.
Forward. Forward. Forward.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do eventually, it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, blood is dripping from his lip.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. Great setup. He lands another kick to the body.
Get ready. Get ready. He's looking for the
Under a minute to go in the round.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Let's go. You can do this. Keep going forward.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect.
Finally gets to the target.
Huge strike lands there, GC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, my goodness.
What a start.
Stop.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, so Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Alistair Overeem. It is not. But let us look back at some of the replays from that round because there's a cut on the lip now that he's got to deal with.
Long as I never got to see nothing like that again in my entire life, I'm okay calling fights. And this cut is not that. But it was the perfect shot that landed in the right spot that opened up that cut on the lip.
All right, so we will see if the cut man can do anything about that, and for the fighter, try to raise his guard and be more sound defensively in this next round. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action just digs in the body.
Every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt. The armbar's almost done, and he's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position.
Making all these shots count. Oh, he's going belly down now.
He goes belly down, J.A.
Oh, he's out.
Notice how his opponent circled back off to his right. Back towards the side that his opponent was on, got his hips all the way across to release the pressure off of his arm. Beautiful submission defense.
Let those hands go.
Oh, flying knee to the head.
He's looking to set up that kick now.
Lands with the lead right. Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down early.
But that's exactly what you expect, right? He took such a bad knockdown early. It's going to be on him to build back into this fight as we go forward.
He's looking to set up that right hand. Stay sharp.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
No, he needs to start looking to finish him. He's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he's going for his arm now. Oh, he's got the arm in tight.
Pop the arm bar.
Oh, what's he doing now? He goes belly down.
He turns down, try to get all of his weight on that arm. He's going to have to tap.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing. That's the most debilitating shot in all of fighting. It is very difficult to recover from that.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Get those combinations going. Move those hands.
Oh, man. Oh, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Heel hook looks tight.
He's going hard to try to get the heel hook. He cannot allow for him to...
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Good. You're fine, okay?
All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here we go, 5 minutes remain in the fight. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Oh, liver kick! Oh, he is
anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Ooh, looks like another submission attempt now. Oh, that is tight. Could be the beginning of the end.
It's work. I'll stand it up.
Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's getting it deep.
Under 3 minutes to decide this one.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Durst. Oh, he might have that submission locked.
Oh, wow, oh!
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to throw everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight.
Oh, beautiful reaction by him there, DC. Caught the kick and immediately countered with a perfectly timed takedown.
I mean, John, when you...
Oh, my goodness.
And there it is!
Oh, my goodness!
With a massive highlight at the Garden.
Jeez Louise!